Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Tier 10 German tech tree super heavy, the Mouse. A vehicle that features a pretty beefy alpha of 460 damage per shot. Pair that with 3,000 hit points and some decent armor, and the Mouse can be quite a formidable opponent. Now, while it's seen its fair share of nerfs, it's also seen its fair share of buffs. The turret armor and most specifically lower plate are kinda tricky to pen now. It's really just unfortunate once you load premium ammo that all the armor kinda fades away. But the Mouse still does hold a pretty special place in my heart. Yesterday I was watching a video that Quickie Baby posted on the Motion where he got an absolutely crazy carry in the Tier 9 German tech tree heavy. And I don't know why, it just kind of brought back that nostalgia of me playing in the Mouse, so I wanted to play in it today. And I'm going to be showcasing an absolutely bonkers replay I was able to get in the vehicle on Castilla. Now, Castilla I like to call Camp Stia because it is literally one of the campiest maps in the game. You've got these massive ridgelines that both teams can use, and honestly, if Castilla didn't allow you to use these ridgelines, it would be a heck of a lot easier and more enjoyable to play this game. I actually think if Wargaming literally just made it so you couldn't climb up these ridges, the game would be a lot better on Castilla. But this game, it's actually quite a lucky situation. If we look at the enemy lineup, all they have is a Conway for tank destroyers. Normally, I would end up driving my Mouse either towards base A or maybe towards B, try to capture the base and then help out my heavies through the little cracks in mid, something like that. But this game, because of the fact that we can see that the enemy only has one tank destroyer, I'm not all too worried. So right now, I paused my game for a second so I could put on some music, because you gotta listen to music while you're driving the Mouse. And now I'm gonna drive into base C. You never, ever want to go up top Castilla Hill. And if you want perfect proof why, look at my 57 Heavy. He has already bled almost all of his health to drive over the hill, because the enemy team has tanks on base B, and nobody on our team has gone to base B and A. So literally, the teammates I have are just getting rolled by the opponents on the other side of the hill. So already we're down a T57 Heavy, which is not very good. Now our AMX M4 is full health, but once again he's going to do the exact same thing our T57 Heavy did. Monkey see, monkey do. He bounces the 113, now he's bled over 1500 health. I'm going to get a nice shell again into the 113, right into the track wheel. But look at our 54, he's just bleeding health like crazy. Man is already down to 450. That is why you do not go over the top of the hill ever. Don't do it. It's just a terrible idea. So at this point, I'm using my big brain and figuring out, okay, I'm not going to push into the enemy spawn because I don't gain anything from doing that. I'm in a slow tank that only goes 25. Going all the way around into the enemy spawn is a terrible idea because of the amount of time I'm going to waste going there. So instead, I'm going to make my way back to our spawn. I think that's a much more profitable decision. Not only can I possibly catch off the Leopard 1 and T57 Heavy, but we also have the Conway capturing base B and mid. And I don't want to lose to base cap in a tank that obviously heavily relies on its teammates' mobility. So I'm going to be pushing my tank into mid, where I don't need to worry as much about mobility. We get a nice shot into the Conway, and we're just going to keep on driving up at this point. Hello, Mr. Conway. Now, while the Conway does feature more damage per minute than me, it also features more alpha, which means that I can out-reload him, especially with adrenaline on, and finish him off. So just like that, we are now up to 1700 damage, which is not a lot, I'll be real. The 50B is off to our side. We got the 92E1. We get a nice shot into him. I'm capturing base B, because, again, I don't want to lose to base capture at any point in this game. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're just going to capture the base. Now, I'll be real. I make a pretty big misplay at this point. I wanted to drive off and get that T92E1. You're going to see me turning here. I'm going to try and help out my AMX. I'm not actually, well, actually I am spotted, but that's because you can see the Mouse gets a shell into my rear. The problem is, I didn't think this 50B was going to drive off the cliff to try and shoot me, because from where he was before, he can't see me. I did not think he was going to drive off, so because of that, we lose about 800 health from him, which is rather unfortunate for me, and the T92E1 gets away without losing anything. So, yeah, we bled about 1200 health for literally no reason there. That was really unfortunate unfortunate. It ends up working out for us because we're able to bait this 92. But, yeah, it was really just a poor move at the current time. So you can see I pretend I'm still driving up that hill. I get unspotted, so at this point I back up. This 92E1 thinks I have continued going up. You can see he was pre-aiming, and because of that, we're able to get an easy shell into the 92. We're up to 2,500 damage now, and, well, he's not enjoying life all too much. But, uh-oh, that is an AIM-X50B. However, we're in a mouse, and the mouse has a lot of hit points, so even being down half our health, we still have 1,800, which means this AIM-X50B cannot kill us with a clip. He can max roll us, apparently, but that doesn't matter, because we get another HE into his vehicle, letting him on fire again, and just like that, yeah, I don't think the 50B is enjoying life all too much. So, it is a little nasty when you can get HE shells out with the mouse, I'm not gonna lie. We fire a standard shell into the 50B. We don't kill him with the standard shell, but that's fine, because we just give him a love tap for 44, and that's the end of his vehicle. So, we've turned what was possibly a terrible situation into a pretty easy one. We're up to 4,874 damage, and look at that, a full health mouse. Gets spotted on the side. We get a nice 505 AP into him, dealing now over 5,000 damage. Okay, well, we're going to side scrape for now. I wasn't sure if that mouse was going to stop and shoot at me or what, but that's all good. We're just going to aim it on his vehicle, and, well, we can't shoot him in the lower plate, but that's fine. We're going to load in a premium shell, hit him in the side of the turret. You can see I tried angling, but he went right through my track wheel. I don't understand why you can shoot through the mouse track wheel. I've never understood that. Doesn't make, like, any sense to me. But that's fine. We're going to get another panel right into the mouse's turret. And just like that, we're over 6,000 damage. That time we get a bounce in our track wheel. And the mouse overangles the side. So we're able to get a nice 426 damage shot into the side of his vehicle. And now we're still reloading. We're on the side of his tank. This is just mouse weirdception here, but that's fine. We aim in a premium shell on his upper plate. And just like that, we deal 6,951 damage. As you can see, the mouse is a vehicle that can do very well. As many videos as I make complaining about the vehicle's overall effectiveness and capabilities on the battlefield, it does have games where it just easily pulls off these crazy victories. It's not a bad tank, and I'm really hoping very shortly Wargaming is going to buff this tank in some way, either the armor, or we're most likely going to see an accuracy buff is what I would hope, but I guess we'll find out. Overall, the mouse it's a pretty fun tank, even though it is limited by its speed and its overall accuracy, plus armor in certain situations. The sheer 3,000 hit points allows this thing to still be an absolute juggernaut in the face of defeat. So, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. Let me know if you think the mouse is good. What do you like better, the mouse, E100, or the VK72, or the VK90? I kind of think the VK90 is just a better mouse. Not only is it quite a bit smaller, but it's only got about 300 less hit points for a much better gun, better side scraping capabilities, better gun depression on the side. So, yeah, that's really the problem I have with the mouse currently. Oh well, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.